What's going on, .com people? My name's a Muffin, and today I'm going to be talking about Black Ops sniping over a COD 4 gameplay. And you might be asking yourself, well, Alex, why would you do that? Black Ops is out when you don't even want to watch COD 4 anymore. And my answer to you is, yes, you do. You want to see COD 4, and I'll tell you why. Because this is, in my opinion, what sniping should be. This is what I'm recommending for the patch that it needs to come out from Treyarch. I mean, I understand where they were going with this, but the fact that they shipped the game where you were able to quickscope and then put out a patch to get rid of it is just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, this is going to be my views. This will probably not be the last time I complain about it, but this is going to be my main outlet for it. And this is going to be where I try to get all of my thoughts out and then not talk about it ever again, so you guys don't have to hear me bitch and moan about it every video. So, in this video, I'm using the M40A3, and I'm using a regular scope, and I am going to not be quick scoping every shot. What I'm going to be doing is using the sniper rifle tactically. Now, the argument can be made that in Black Ops, you have to snipe tactically. And to that, my response is, no, you don't. You have to camp in a corner, and you have to get really, really, really lucky. And what I mean by that is you don't have to get lucky in the sense that you have to pick your shots in a way where you aren't discovered, and you have to position yourself in a place where it would be hard to get snuck up on. No, what I mean is that you have to hope and pray that you have good teammates that will stop the other team from finding you in your little corner and destroying you. Now, the reason you have to pray for that is because if you are found and there's someone within 15 feet of you and they're looking at you, you do not have time to switch to your pistol. You don't have time to do anything except for scope in and shoot. And it is not fair that when you have a sniper rifle, you can't use your own skill to scope in and shoot the guy before he can kill you. That is not... It doesn't make sense to gimp it that much. Because what it is now is whenever you scope in, you aren't looking where the middle of your crosshairs is. Now, I understand idle sway, but that's not going to affect it very much. And not only that, but in Black Ops, after you scope in, the bullet is not going to go where the middle of your crosshairs is in your scope for another half a second, maybe a second. So you literally have to zoom in, hold your breath, take the shot. And when someone is right up on you, you can't do that. You just absolutely cannot do that. So my recommendation is to make it like it was in Call of Duty 4, where the scope in time was maybe a second. I think it was maybe a second and a half. And a lot of the times, because it was that long, the person that you were aiming at wasn't where they were whenever you lined them up in your crosshairs. So you may have to make the adjustment. You might have to do this or that. But the sniper is a weapon that you could actually use on a regular basis, use it however you wanted to, and be able to get away with it. Now, a lot of people are going to make the argument that sniper rifles are supposed to function as sniper rifles, and to that argument I have to say this. It's a video game, and that argument has been made plenty of times, but let me make it a little bit differently. The way that sniper rifles are supposed to be used in video games is different to every game. What Call of Duty is, it's a twitch shooter, it's a fast-paced shooter, and people are running around the map like madmen, and they're trying to destroy everything. Now, what that means is that the assault rifles are going to dominate, the SMGs are going to dominate, and that's it. The light machine guns cut down on your mobility so much that you can't use them as well as you could an assault rifle or an SMG. Even though they may have the power, you still can't do the thing. The shotguns, you have to get way too close, and they're ineffective in every single Call of Duty game except for Modern Warfare 2. And the sniper rifles in Black Ops are absolutely impossible to use unless you are 400 yards away and you get extraordinarily lucky. So my recommendation, make sniping like it was in COD 4. Everyone will be happy. Quickscoping isn't cheap. It's just a way for people to keep up with the rest of the weapons. So, Treyarch, if you see this, I'm not talking to JD 2020 because it's not completely your fault. If you see this, fix this, please. Been a Muffin.